Hello, here we are, at the construction site, where I intend to spend much of my time in the future. This video has got the only purpose of answering question E, as part of my Real Estate Development Master Program. This question wants me to describe the most outstanding leader I have ever worked with, and indicate some differences and similarities in the way we both work as leaders.
It didn't take me much thinking to realize that the most inspiring and outstanding leader I had the pleasure to learn from and work with was my department deputy manager at SMBC London. His name is Sam. Sam joined the risk management department at SMBC a month after I did. On his very first day, he decided to arrange a team meeting to introduce himself, background and other relevant information, and also to get to know us. Afterward, he scheduled individual meetings in a monthly basis to get to know us in a more personal level. He wanted to find out about our goals, professional interests, problems, and so on. He showed an interest that was highly appreciated in the team. When introducing projects, tasks, and role allocation, Sam would always ensure that each of us understood the instructions and responsibilities. He would want us to exchange perspectives on how we should tackle problems and work efficiently. In other words, he was a great communicator that wanted us to become so. Sam's features regarding personal involvement, interest in the team members, and efficient communication are already defining his leadership style, which I very much share. Autocratic, transformational, transactional, and laissez-faire are the most popular leadership styles, and transformational is the one that fits us both the most. This is because we both tend to work with a vision that inspires and motivates the rest of the team and generate change in them whenever it may be necessary, with support through efficient communication channels. For example, this summer I was in charge of a quality control and maintenance project of over 350 apartments and facilities. We had to create a report stating any quality issues it may need maintenance. I had a team of 3 colleagues to assess it all in less than a week. I first organized a meeting to discuss the procedures of the assessment, and then we went over some apartments to stress the major areas to focus on. Finally, and taking in consideration many of their inputs, I developed a route plan to undertake efficient lead assessment. We established contact on a daily basis to check on the inputs collected and find any potential room for error. The project ended up being a success and well delivered on time. This was possible thanks to a good collaboration of the whole team, strong communication channels, and involvement of the leader. When it comes to decision making and problem solving, Sam tends to take a holistic view, seeking different perspectives and theories. He normally looks for the ideal solution. This is why we can say that he's got an idealistic style or approach. I, however, lean towards a more realistic approach in which I tend to rely on facts and expert opinions and seek fast solutions for the current needs. I personally find it more practical. These are just 2 different styles and no one is meant to be better than the other. Accountability was a further aspect that differentiated us in terms of leadership. This is an aspect I did not have very developed and quite ignored until I joined SMBC. Sam's philosophy of leading by example taught me significant lessons on this matter. Seeing how Sam worked and took ultimately responsibilities for his subordinates in terms of mistakes and failures confirms his quality of leadership.
Sam has proved to be a great leader who has inspired me to follow his steps. We share many key principles and attributes, such as direct leadership involvement, or stressing communication, and even commitment. However, we might differ in style when it comes to making decisions or solving problems. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you have enjoyed the video.